Hello and thank you for clicking on this video. Now, as you saw in the title, the purpose of this video is to teach you how to create your own $10,000 a month Amazon business. And it's really not that hard. It all boils down to one thing, and that's knowing your numbers. You see, once you learn the skill set, the thing you need to do to teach you how to source the products, then it all comes down to just knowing your numbers and making sure that the numbers are supporting whatever it is that your monetary goal is. In other words, if you want to do, say, $10,000 a month in revenue on Amazon, then you have to have a certain amount of sales to support that. Now, we have well over 85 videos on this channel that teaches you the skill set, so that's there. But as you begin to build, and if you're a working class hustler like me, meaning you work a regular job, then it becomes a matter of how can we get enough inventory regularly sent in to Amazon. So specifically what I want to talk about in this video is a tool that you can use, and you can leverage that tool in order to save you time. In other words, this tool that we're going to talk about, it does a lot of the heavy lifting and legwork for you. That's going to be so important in order to help you get to that, say, $10,000 a month. So let's get right into that video right now. This is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we're going to have this quick video. And like I said in the title, the title is how you can create a $10,000 a month Amazon business. And it's really not hard, guys. This Amazon stuff really ain't that hard. It's only a numbers game. That's all it really boils down to. So when you think about that, what are you thinking about? You know, for example, if we come to my Amazon account, you can see today is October the 22nd, the year 2019. We've had 8 sales today. But if you look at what we've done in the last 30 days, we're at $13,577.76. But look at the number of units. That for my sales, that averages out to 636 units a month. So when I want to grow the business, whatever I want to do numbers wise with the business, I have to think, all right, if I'm selling 636 units a month and I want to grow that, okay, well, let's break that down. 636 units a month, 636, and we're gonna just average that to 30 days. So we're doing about 21, so we'll just round it down for an even number, 20 units a day. That's what I'm averaging. So if I want to grow the business, we got to do more than 20 units a day. What if I wanted to double this? And I could do it, right? That way I'm doing 26,000 in revenue per month. That is a goal of mine. You've seen my goals continue to increase, and we're reaching the goals. But how do you reach the goal? You reach the goal by knowing what you need to do. So now, let's say in my case, I'm going to need to send in and have about 40 orders a month. That's double what I'm doing now. And that's a very achievable number, even given my situation as a regular guy with a job and all of that stuff. So the way you have to do it is, all right, how do we increase that? Well, obviously we have to be buying more, right? We got to be buying more inventory because we got to be sending in more inventory. It's just that simple, guys. You don't need to make this difficult. Now, of course, we have retail arbitrage where you go out to the stores and you buy your inventory. But today we're going to talk online arbitrage. And one way to increase the amount of inventory that you're purchasing is to use tools. Now, today we're going to talk about my favorite tool. It's called Tactical Arbitrage. Now, what this does, this is a program that you can use, and it helps you to do your sourcing. It goes out and it looks at different stores that you can set and it does a lot of the legwork for you. So in this video, I'm not going to get into all the technical things, all of the nuances, and exactly how to run the program. I'm just going to give you an example of how to use it. Once you know how to set it up, you have an account and all of this, I'm just going to show you real quick how you can use it and how I use it to grow my business. So all you would do is go to tacticalarbitrage.com, and here's the main page that you see. Here's where you would log in. You know, if you click right here where it says free trial, then you can actually see Tactical Arbitrage. You can buy different platforms depending on what you want to do. And we'll get into all of that because the plan is to do a mini series on Tactical Arbitrage. By the way, most people who are familiar with it, they just call it TA. They just refer to it as TA. So if you hear me say TA, I'm talking Tactical Arbitrage. You know, this is the one that most people would want to use for online arbitrage, but we'll get into all of that later. And as you can see, you can get a 7-day free trial. Now, I'm going to have Jim put a link in the description where you can actually get 10 days. That gives you 3 more days that you can try this for free and see if it works for you. And when I say free, it's free. They're not asking for any credit card information and then, oh, if you don't want it, you can always cancel. No, it's really free. So take advantage of it, guys. But once you get logged in, this is kind of what the dashboard looks like. And we're just going to get right into the searches so that we can get into the meat and bones of this. All right. So I'm going to go view data because I've already had some searches running. And one thing I'm going to note, there's a couple of ways to look at this. Right now, if you look at this little selector right here, it's on basic. This is the basic view. If you want, you can put it on the advanced view, and we'll let that populate. Might take a little long because my computer is really slow. I think I'm going to get myself a Christmas present, a new computer. But you see how it populates now. You have a lot more data. In fact, you got to scroll over and you can see you get your keeper chart and all that. Now, I prefer the basic view because I know the criteria that I like. And I can get all of that in basic view, so I don't need all of that stuff. Sometimes you don't see all of your results in basic view. I think that's something that TA needs to work out. I'm not really sure about that. But I'm just going to give you, excuse me, I'm going to give you an idea of how I do this. I'm just scanning. And if you look, we did a scan at Target. So in this column, you can see the Target listing. Here you can see the Amazon listing. That way you can match the images up. Sometimes the image that's on the site you're searching doesn't match the image, so you know there has been a mismatch. The program is not perfect. Essentially what the program does is it acts as an assistant for you, and you set the criteria. You define the search. What criteria, what items do you want the system to look at and pull back and give to you? But it's not perfect. You still have to do the work. Essentially, what you end up having is more products put in front of you than you would have had a chance to analyze on your own. And that is significant. So we're just going to scroll. Now, here's an example. And I'm not saying that you would use this or do this, but just to give you an example of a product. So this is a Star Wars toy. And then right here, you can see where the price is. Real quick, you're doing a scan. Target has it for $24.99. Supposedly it's selling for $69. Right here, you can see your spread right here. Here you can see your return on investment, 121% profit here. Look at estimated monthly sales already, rank already. Okay, number of sellers already. You can see that. Look at all of that's in front of you. Think about what an advantage that is. And then from there, you still have to actually look at the product. So here you can
here you have your link. Let's look at the product in Target. And what we're looking at is, does the price still match, right? They said $24.99 in TA. It's still $24.99. Now, this one is out of stock, so we can't get it. But we're going to go through this just to see how we use it. Next, TA is saying that it sells for $69 on Amazon. So let's click the link right here and let's see what it's doing on Amazon. I'm actually seeing more. I'm seeing $84.99. And from right here, the rank is a little bit higher than let's see, rank was 38. It's still right in the pocket though. From here, I would look at the sellers because I want to see who the other FBA sellers are. Amazon, they've done some changes here that I don't like, but you can see you got two other people selling it. Now, from here, I would want to see, am I even approved for it? So I'd click here. This is a tool that I use, and I talk about this one in other videos. But I'm just going to click on that. And as you can see, I am able to sell that. So that would be a good deal if it was in stock. It's not. So I'll close this. I'll close this. I'll close this. And we'll move on. Here's a Funko item. Now, you may not be approved for Funko. But just looking at it, just a quick glance. Target has it $17.99, selling for $34.97 on Amazon. Here's your profit, $8.21. What's the ROI? 46%. How many sellers? Estimated monthly sales, I should say, 19. What's the rank? You know, and on you could go with that. Funko, I'm going to tell you, I'm approved for Funko, and I don't really do a lot with it because they can be a little flaky for me. But if you have the time to let that inventory sit, then Funko can be okay. But I'm telling you, regardless of the rank, the way the inventory moves, it doesn't really correspond to the rank. I don't care how low the rank is. You'll send it in and it will sit. But if you can afford to let it sit, you'll be all right. So we're going to scroll down. We're going to find one more. Playmobil, that's another one you have to be approved for. And see, look at your keeper chart. You have that right in front of you. Look at your tactical edge. I'll show you what that is in just a second. That's another powerful tool within TA that you can use. Let's just look at this for a second. Now, this is an action figure, and you know we're in Q4 here, so toys are going to be really hot. But right here, you can see that's good rank. That's good estimated sales. $23.99. Let's see what the price is actually on Target. Well, that's actually a cool looking toy. Okay, so this one is not in stock. We're going to find one that's in stock, guys. So I'm going to keep on moving. Fisher Price is good if you're approved in it. Lego, I can't get approved in that, man. That is one brand that's tough to get approved in. Look at this. Now this is an airtight container. Ain't showing no monthly sales. Ain't showing no rank. So we're moving on. Let's see what else we got here. DC Comics. And you see how you scan this puts the right numbers right in front of you. You're looking at a profit of $22.80 right then and there. I tell you what, let's just look at this one here. Now, this could be one that we're not approved in, but just to give you an example. All right, and this one is available. Incidentally, here you can see right here, in stock, yes. So that'll stop you from even going in there if it's out of stock, if that's accurate. Sometimes that's not, but should be $12.99. It is. Should be selling for $49.50 on Amazon. See, but you got to be careful. This comes with, I think this comes with the Batman and Robin figurine. I don't know if that comes with the figurines. No, I don't think it does. So here's something. This is why you have to click through to make sure everything matches. The system is not perfect, so just remember that. Spider-Man costume. I don't know why anybody would do this to their pet. But I'm sorry. We'll click on that and see if it's still available. Wait, actually we can see. Yeah, it's in stock. Let's see what the deal is. That poor dog. Now, in this case, you got to be careful because you have different sizes. We don't want to get into that because now you got to figure out, okay, which size sells and all this type of junk. We'll just keep moving on real quick. Let's see what we can find here. I usually stay away from things with variations because it's just way too. Okay, now this one isn't the best. I mean, you're only getting a profit of $2.40, but that's still a 36% ROI. Let's take a look. It's in stocks according to TA. And while that's populating, you know, you got to remember, you're not always going to find the big deals. You put together an entire portfolio of products, and together you're getting the numbers in terms of revenue. So yeah, this is in stock. Amazon's supposed to be $15 according to TA. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no, I'm seeing something way lower. So let's see what the deal is with that, because that could be, let's look and see. We only want the prime guys because we do FBA here, right? Okay, so nah, we don't want to deal with that because you got guys that are kind of knocking this down a bit. So you see, you don't get, everything isn't going to be perfect. You still got to do your work. Let's see here. All right, here's something. Some type of weird looking toy. Your images matched, so you most likely have the right thing there. Okay, so let's take a look. All right, in stock, right price, Amazon should be $28.75. Let's take a look. And it's not. And that's because Amazon has it. But let me show you something here. How many does Amazon have? Let's hit this tactical edge, and that way we can actually really look at the competition and see what's going on. Because Amazon, that doesn't scare me. I'll jump in with Amazon. I've had, you know, fair success with that. I think Amazon treats you fair. You're not going to get the lion's share, but you shouldn't be stocking a lion's share of inventory anyway. With my system, with the way I do it, you're going to go wide, not deep. Okay, so you see how that's populating? And if we can get some numbers, you see we're waiting on the stock to populate. If we can figure out how many Amazon has, that'll help us. And I don't know if it's going to do it or not. It should, but you know how computers are. All right, it's not giving me anybody's. So what I would do is try and refresh it and see if it'll give it then. It can be a little finicky, but is it really back ordered? No. Let's take a look. Not saying back ordered. So it's not pulling the stock correctly for some reason. We'll try it one more time. Sometimes you just don't get the stock the way you'd like it. But that's okay. If you're not getting the stock, you see I'm getting it over here because with the keeper chart. And I probably wouldn't move on that one without knowing what kind of stock Amazon has. That's okay. Let's see here. Look at a couple more things. In stock 99 cents. We'll go right to Amazon first and see if this is really $14.99. Okay. And that only has one guy selling it? That could be good. That could be not so good. Who is it? Okay, so Amazon is the one selling that. Ooh, I don't like that rank. 260. What are they saying? See, that rank isn't matching. Look at that keeper chart. Okay, so I don't know. You could take a chance on that one. Maybe a couple of units. If it was actually 99 cents, that's another thing that I would consider. Let's see. Would they let me sell it? No. Need approval for that. See, those are the things that you have to do with the program to see what you can sell. You have to put the work in, guys. So even that's my whole point. Even using tools, you're going to have to put the work in. I mean, that's just all there is to it. So, you know, if you want to do this business, if you want to be successful, you got to be willing to put the work in. But at the end of the day, this program is like having an assistant. Imagine having an assistant that calls you every now and then and says, hey, I'm at Target. I saw this product. You said you like this rank, this profit, this ROI. check this one out, you know. And these are things that you wouldn't have time to do. When you do have time to sit down, you don't have to go around, you know, just looking around blindly. You set the parameters based on what you like. And your success over time is going to teach you what you like. And then you go right into the system. You know, I may do one more like this just to show you how we eventually find one. I'm going to end this video because it already went longer than what I wanted. But that's going to conclude this video. And again, there's a link in the description I'm going to have Jim put in there so that you can get a free 10-day trial. That's 3 more days than what TA will give you without the link. So hope this video just kind of gave you an overview of how to use tools. This is probably the most powerful, if not one of the most powerful tools out there. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. I'm pretty sure we're going to do one more, but wanted to show you a little bit of hands-on. That's going to end this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much.
Okay, guys, that's going to conclude this video. I hope you got something out of it. And you'll notice, I guess the video was roughly 20 minutes. And I never really did lock on to a solid lead, a really good sale. And I intentionally left it that way. I decided I was going to shoot the video raw. It wasn't going to be scripted or polished. If I found something, good. If I didn't find something, good, because you need to see this is a hustle type of business. This is not passive income where the tools do everything for you. If that's what you're looking for, Amazon is not the business model for you because it is not passive income. It is a hustle-based business. You have to do the work. And so what I did not want to do was give you the false impression that you could just press buttons and let the machines or the tools do everything for you. You still have to put the work in. I tell you what I will do though. I'd like to do a follow-up video. And that way I'll actually take the time before I shoot and see some good deals that the system can pull for me. That way I can show you how it works once you find something. And if you got something out of this video, please give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. This is What to Sell on Amazon. I'm Horace, and I'm out.